brand new from Morton, Illinois. In the 2001 Chevy Silverado Duramax.
What's going on, guys? It has been so long since I made a video. It's been almost 6 months, I think like 5.5 months at this point, so I apologize for that. But we finally went out and did something fun with the truck. We were able to go out and get a few hits on the drag strip in this past weekend. Up in Byron, Illinois, they had a diesel drag event in the morning and early afternoon. I actually had to miss that event, but I luckily was able to hit up the last couple hours of the day for the test and tune, and we were able to get 4 good hits in on the truck. So that first video that I posted right at the beginning of this video was the first run from the day. So kind of that was just, it's been the first time in 4 years, kind of getting some jitters out. So we ran a 12.748, I believe. Not bad, really not what I was expecting to see out of the truck, barking the tires quite a bit. And basically I just fought that all day, right? So I'll post the other videos here in a little bit, but essentially the entire time was, couldn't get this thing to launch correctly. We were squealing the tires every single time, no matter where I launched as far as boost wise. I tried 6 pounds, 10 pounds, 15 pounds, just really kind of just fought getting traction the entire time. And I don't believe that I got under a 1.755 60-foot time. So really just not impressive on the launch side, and lost a couple of tenths probably every pass because of that.
Reed Aberley of Morton, Illinois, the 2001 Chevrolet Silverado Duramax.
So overall, right, it was just an absolute blast, and it always is, you know. I mean, drag racing is a ton of fun, and especially because we don't get to do it very often here in Central Illinois because we don't have very many close tracks, especially quarter-mile tracks, so I absolutely love to do it every time that I have the chance to. But just kind of the bummer is that we really just didn't get a good representation of where the truck is at as far as horsepower right now. You know, with the turbo that's in the truck, with the amount of fuel that the truck is capable of putting out, we should have easily been in the low to mid 600 horsepower range, which should have been a 12.0, 12.1, 12.2 kind of range with a good launch. And so we just really just didn't get that number, which is a really big bummer. And clearly there's a couple of things going on wrong with the truck right now that need to get addressed, especially before we go sled pulling. And so that's my biggest thing to tackle right now. And I'm really, really hoping that we'll be able to get back to a drag strip before we end up changing this setup up for something different. So one of the big things that I know that's wrong right now is that I have a turbo compressor cover boost leak, right? So I know that I've got air leaking out the backside of this compressor cover. I've taken off the hot side pipe and charged up the rest of the system to make sure that it is holding air and holding 20-30 psi just fine. However, I've also tested it here at the intake inlet of the turbocharger, and I know that I've got a leak back here. So what I need to do at this point, it's not something that I can fix while it's in the truck. So I need to go ahead and get this turbocharger removed out of the truck and get that resealed. And so I need to get that done here before any sled pulling starts. Right now at wide open throttle in this truck, I'm only holding 26 psi, and it's fully capable of running 30-31. So between kind of poor launches and being down on air, it makes total sense why we're several tenths off of where we should have been with the truck. Like I say, it sucks that we didn't actually get to see that number, but like I say, that just means that we have to get this stuff fixed and we have to try it again before we do anything else. One more quick note here, guys. I've been getting bombarded with requests about battery relocation kits. I am currently out at the very current moment. However, I just got an email from my laser cutting guys today. So I should be able to pick those up, get the welding done, and then the powder coating done within the next couple of weeks. So I will have more available here very soon. So if you do want one, feel free to message me via email, or feel free to get a hold of me on Instagram. Either way is fine, and we'll get you squared away. But I am out at the very current moment, but they have been selling like crazy for some reason here lately, which is great. And I do have more on the way. I just do not have anything right now, but do feel free to get a hold of me. I will have them very, very soon. Other than that, guys, have a great night. Very, very soon we will be getting this turbo popped out, and we've got some big surprises coming, so keep tuned.